maybe I've talked about this a little bit on here, I don't remember, but did you see that they're, like, targeting the African-American community, like the black community, to get vaccinated?
Thank you for explaining what the African-American community was, but yeah, no, I did see that.
Because they don't want to.
Right.
Because they don't trust vaccines.
Right.
Which this administration should understand, since they were so pro, like, you know, them. They were so pro helping them, like, when they ran for office. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
How it was all about, like, we need to help, like, we need to help them. Like, this administration's not helping them at all. It's like, oh, okay. Well, what are you going to do? I'm going to push them to get vaccinated, even though vaccines, like, forcibly sterilized their people for decades and killed them.
Right.
Oh.
What's the problem here?
Okay. It's like, yeah, and that's how you get people to trust you and the government. Force them to do something.
Yeah, what's the problem here?
Am I, like, the only one who sees the irony in this? Like, actually?
No, it is very ironic.
Because, like, literally vaccines were actually used off and on for decades.
Yeah, a lot of times Africa was used as, like, the testing grounds for stuff like that.
Africa was, but also African-American communities.
Right,
There were unclean versions of vaccines that were given to, like, specific African-American communities to try and, like, reduce the amount of black people being born.
Right.
Like, they were literally using, like, almost a eugenics type vaccine system to try and get rid of a lot of black people. And that happened in the U.S.
Yeah, I think the U.S. has had a lot of, this is going to sound obvious, but it's had a lot of bad history with the African-American community. Again, sounds obvious, but I'm talking, like, more than just slavery and stuff. You know, like, even after slavery ended in the U.S. and also stuff, okay, what the heck? And also, like, the civil rights movement and things like that. That doesn't mean, like, the black community just faced, like, nothing.
Right, and also, like, I also think it's funny, though, that the same group of people, all I'm saying is not even, like, what I'm saying is not really even about what you're saying, although I agree with you. It's just that the same group of people who was like, we need to listen to the group Black Lives Matter. Literally, Joe Biden, like, sided with them.
Yeah.
And we need to help support these communities and do this, that, and this, right?
Right.
Is the same group that also now is trying to push them to get vaccinated despite a history of problems in this country with black people and getting vaccinations and trusting the government and getting screwed for it.
Right.
So I'm just saying the irony here is pretty strong, and I can't believe that they don't see it. But at the end of the day, it's because these government people on, like, both sides don't care about anybody.
Right.
You know, so I don't know. That's all I was saying.
Right. Well, and that's kind of what I was getting to also.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm saying, like, the same people that were doing that type of stuff are the same people that do it now also, but they, like, hide what they're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, now where it's like, you know, people are like, yeah, hey, African-American community, you should get vaccinated, are, like, the same people that will never, ever, ever discuss that the government used to just do that. And they would actually, like, make African-American people, like, sterile in this country, like you were saying. But then now it's like, oh no, we're pro-African-American people. Yeah, look at us. And it's like, well, you're not even acknowledging the history that you yourself have put this community through in this country. And now you're trying to make it seem like it doesn't even exist.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. I was just saying to, like, yes, you know, and that is totally true. It's just, it's so ironic, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. And people will, I guess, ignore anything to make their side of things look better.
Right. Well, it's the same people thinking that, Joe, I don't want my kids growing up in a jungle for a school, Biden.
He said racial jungle. Too.
Racial jungle for a school, Biden really loves the African-American community.
Right.
It's just kind of silly. And also, he's the same guy that formed... I know this argument's been used over and over again, but no one seems to listen. He's the same guy that literally formed the crime bill of 1994, which literally created the system that people say is racist. towards African Americans. Like that, if you want to look at a bill or a specific example or something of how the system is racist and biased towards African American people, that bill has been used like hundreds upon thousands of times since it was created to put African American people into jail for stupid stuff like just smoking marijuana.
Yep.
And then they're like, oh, well, this country's super racist. And it's like, oh, yeah, but let's vote in the person who made that bill. Like, that is very smart.
I know. It's ridiculous.
And and that's not even like a pro-Trump comment. It's just like a, how did Joe Biden get that far comment.
I have no idea.
Like, how do people think that guy is, like, very pro-anyone besides himself?
People are stupid, man. People are very misguided.
Yeah.
They see what they want to see.
I know.
You must be exhausted. Come, relax.
Ah, the savior of Venezia. What can I say? Perhaps it was wrong of me to doubt so readily. Now, we'll see where all the pieces fall.
Enough of that now. You've worked hard, my son. I feel your tired body in need of comfort and succor.
But I have such aches and pains, sister. I may need a great deal of comfort and succor.
Oh, that can be arranged. Girls.
So he like got in a gangbang with like 5 girls.
Yeah.
After. Nice.
Yeah, but now one of them was Theodora.
Memory synced. I like how I had to finish for the memory to become synced.
Well, yeah, exactly. Also, I like how he just like grabbed her boobs. Did you see that?
Uh-huh.
His hand was like, I may need a lot.
do you think he slept with her, the sister? That one?
Oh, Theodore?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Good.
I think she was involved in that gangbang.
I hope so, because that was the one I wanted to get with.
Okay.
Theodora, by the way.
Right.
Not Theodore.
I call her Theodore.
This isn't like the Thomas the Tank Engine character.
What?
Theodore.
Who's that?
I don't know. I thought that was one of the trains.
No.
Well, there's like Edward, Gordon.
What? There's actual more trains than just Thomas the Tank Engine?
Yeah. Have you not watched Thomas the Tank Engine?
A long time ago. I don't remember anything about it.
Oh, well, there's a deep and complex lore and history to it, and you're disrespecting it.
Is there like a...
Ezio, Ser Antonio wishes to speak with you.
Grazie for the message.
Can we ever leave this freaking town? Like, Antonio wants something every 2 minutes.
It's like the Thomas the Tank Engine lore, like as deep as like the Similarian.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not quite there.
Should it be that deep though?
I think it should be. We're right there. We'll just go to the mission.
Let's do the mission.
Okay, I don't want to get in trouble here.
Hey, you should do the mission. You should do the mission.
Why don't you go to it?
You want me to do the mission?
The only problem is you don't take screenshots of good things.
You want to rob some Templars? I've marked the arsenal on your map. It's
That was
some
a
kind
good
of
thing I took a
Templar base,
screenshot of.
so there's going to be all kinds of loot in there.
Boy, the crime bill should have targeted Ezio.
The crime.
Like we got like, hey, you want to rob some Templars?
No, it's not going to target him. He wasn't smoking any marijuana.
A social injustice happens, and Ezio's like, time to go to the Templar lair. Oh, really? You could do something to help? No, I'm going to the Templar lair.
I need to steal from Templars.
I feel like robbing. Oh, nice. Good jump.
Nice. Look at
You
this.
learned that from Rosa, dude. What the heck? Are you an idiot?
I pressed the button, but it didn't work. I pressed jump and then leap, but the jump button didn't work, but the fall button worked.
Oh.
Sorry, I really had to defend myself there.
Maybe just, like, go over now. I like how since we unlocked this leap, you have to use it on everything. Like, every single like, gap is like, do I need to jump?
It's the most crucial part of the game.
Apparently, I guess to you.
Yeah, it is. It's the only way I get around. That's what my ancestors did, so I have to follow.
Your ancestor fell off that building.
I had to follow. I had to do it. Okay, I'm just going down here. I lived.
There you are. Come, Ezio. I'd like to introduce you to an associate. This is Agostino Barbarigo, soon to be Doge of Venezia, thanks to you.
È un onore fare la vostra conoscenza, illustrissimo. I'm sorry for the loss of your brother.
He had it coming. He was bought and paid for by the Borgia. A mistake I have no intention of making.
Come, Ezio. We have much to discuss. We've located Silvio Barbarigo for you. He's fled into l'Arsenale.
Fled? You mean occupied, and joined by 200 mercenari, no less.
You're Doge now. Can't you command them to stand down?
The Committee of 41 has yet to confirm my ascension. And this little stunt of Silvio's has only made things worse. He has an entire army at his command.
Then help me to raise my own.
I figured you'd say as much. Bartolomeo Dalviano is the man you seek. He and his men have little love for Silvio. He resides within the military district, southwest of l'Arsenale.
Va bene. I'll go and see him.
It's interesting to me. I didn't remember being... Oh, wait, let's watch the video.
Okay.
I didn't remember being here for so long. Oh, there is no video.
Wow, this is lame.
He bought Dogecoin in 1486. Jeez, his Dogecoin must be worth a fortune.
Epic.
Oh my gosh. It's interesting. You know...
Did you read all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Venetian Navy leading to a disastrous battle of Zucchini. Destroyed it. He took advantage of somebody. Then he had to turkey sandwich and seized the tomato. Alright, I'm good.
Okay.
Italian history is whack, man. It all has to do with, like, food.
I know.
Oh, another thing. That's a video, I think.
Silvio Barbarigo. Raised by wealthy merchants, Silvio was introduced to politics when his father was cut out of the family inheritance. From then on, Silvio worked for his uncle, his father's killer. Apparently, he had a knack for persuasion. Quickly, he became his uncle's advisor, proving his worth by discovering a Soranzo plot against the Barbarigos. You're gonna love this. Before the plot could be carried out, Silvio throws an Easter celebration, inviting the Soranzos. There's a pageant for the children in the central courtyard, while Silvio escorts the parents to the roof. He toasts the family, then signals the archers hidden behind the courtyard windows. The Soranzos never plotted against the Barbarigos again. Fast forward 10 years, and Silvio's living in his uncle's luxurious Venetian palazzo. According to the history books, his uncle died in bed.
Cool.
With him?
Yeah.
Oh no, my uncle, he had a heart attack. Where was he? In bed with me. In bed on his own. He fell asleep and he never woke up again.
I just happened to walk in and see him.
Oopsie-doopsie.
I just got done in the shower. That's why I'm not wearing clothes.
Oopsie poopsie. It looks like Uncle Butchick is going downstairs to hell.
What the heck?
What?
You can't say that word. I say HE double hockey sticks.
Ooh, armor. We need new
I'm
armor.
gonna buy the armor of God.
Yeah.
Okay, let's buy some armor here.
Oh, the last Iglesias piece.
The misogynist pauldrons.
Jeez, that is epic. Is Leonardo here, by the way?
Leonardo DiCaprio? No, he's like crying about not getting an Oscar.
He got one.
I know.
Oh, okay.
That was like the meme.
Right, I got the meme, thanks.
Okay.
But do you think that Leonardo da Vinci is here? Because if he is, we have codex pages to turn in.
Okay, well, you should probably
Might
look.
be able to get some money. Hey, Leonardo, I need some money.
I don't see.
I guess healing stuff. Yeah, maybe he's not here.
Hi.
What about paintings? Are there So wait a minute. Is the only thing that updates, like do the clothing, I don't know how to explain
The
this.
stock? You mean?
Yeah. This is the only stock that updates just the armor, and everything else you have to go to different areas, like paintings, the dye. Because I want to get a new outfit.
Yeah, I don't know.
We haven't been able to find one in a while.
I don't know. Well, actually, before we start this mission, should we figure out what the last assassin tomb is?
Yeah, but
And
how
then we
are
can
we...
get the armor.
Whoa. How are we going to check them?
I don't know. We'd have to go to different towns.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, so let's
Why don't you check the painting thing first?
there's no painting thing.
You literally have it marked.
Well, besides that one, yeah. So I guess I can go there.
Oh, unless there's can you bring up the map one more time? If you look at that area, over where the mission is, should we maybe go grab the viewpoint and see if there's any merchants there, or would it be no different because it's the same city?
It probably would be no different.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's go
Then do whatever you want.
Alright, I'm gonna jump into the water here,
Nice.
like my friend Ben Gates from National Treasure.
Oh, I thought you meant Ben Quadraneros.
Ben Quadraneros is definitely a second place to Ben Gates from National Treasure.
What the hell? Second place? You son of a bitch. What do you mean second place?
Oh, I said it.
No, you didn't. You say it again, you'll never be back on this channel.
Ben Quadraneros
Don't
never
say
stole the Declaration of Independence.
No, oh my gosh, he is the Declaration of
Ben
Independence.
Quadraneros.
Yes. How can you steal yourself? Huh?
I don't know. I guess I
questions.
didn't think about that.
You should have.
But you can lose your soul
Yeah.
if you gain
And
the
you
whole
might as
world.
well have with that comment about Ben. You know, and who made you so close to Ben anyway? His name is Benjamin Quadraneros to you.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, it looks like we
His
got
full
all that
name is
stuff.
Breaking Benjamin Quadraneros to
Breaking
you.
Ben. Well, I'd like to break Ben. I'd like to break Benjamin Quadraneros.
He's like, how can you see into my pod racing with open doors? Leading you down, you know, to pod racing, where you will race someone.
What the heck? Is that a song by Breaking Benjamin?
No, it was a song by Evanescence. That was the joke. It's not even Breaking Benjamin.
okay. All right. I only know one song from Evanescence.
I was probably singing the one you know.
No, I was singing the famous song, like the memed song.
Which one?
Bring Me to Life.
That's what it is.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I was singing.
Oh,
That's
I
the
couldn't
intro
even.
to
I
it.
couldn't even tell.
Well, I was singing it off key. Go to.
Let's check out Florence first.
Okay.
And then we can always just
Nightingale.
switch cities.
Well, if you go to Florence, we can actually change our suit.
Let's not. And say we did.
Hey, enter the DNA folder. I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm an assassin.
All right. So I don't. Oh, there's an art merchant.
Oh, there's an art merchant and a codex page.
Epic. But is there a?
There's two codex pages
What's
here.
this? That's a beat up event. What?
Yeah, we did one of those.
Why is there beat up events?
We are gonna do a couple more of the side missions before we quit. Like before we finish the whole game.
You mean I quit today?
No. I don't know about that. Do you know when you have to leave for that dinner yet?
Oh yeah, I probably will leave in like an hour.
Oh, so you don't have to go there? Or you have to leave at 5?
we're meeting at 6 instead of 5.
Okay, cool.
So
Cool.
I just took a DNA test.
Turns out.
Okay, let's see here. So do we just like own all these paintings?
Didn't Lizzo lose weight?
Perhaps another time.
No,
Really?
I don't think so.
Who lost weight? I thought Lizzo.
No, that was Adele.
Well, they're not the same person.
Yes, obviously.
Sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. Help.
Oh, I thought Lizzo did. No, that was Adele. Yeah, they're not the same person. Wow.
I'm trying, okay?
That's okay.
You be nice to me.
That's okay. But no, Lizzo did not lose weight. She did post a picture of her nude, though.
You could have taken a ladder. Well, here's the thing. I'm kind of like that guy who got his wife stolen by that Doge. So sometimes I just don't understand what's going on, okay? Like, I thought they were the same person. I'm very shocked at this revelation. This is not worth it at all.
I get it. I understand.
Nice. Now go between those two. Okay.
Enjoy this.
What? Someone's like, I'm gonna enjoy this. We have like the Zodiac Killer here.
Speaking of that, Riddler's design is based off the Zodiac Killer in the new Batman movie.
I saw that.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I was really shocked to see Ted Cruz in the Batman movie.
Really shocked to see Ted Cruz.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's really neat.
I honestly think it looks good. People are like dunking on it. They're like, it doesn't look like the Riddler.
Yeah.
Dude, comics fans are just fucking annoying. I'm sorry, but
No,
like,
yeah, they are.
like, nothing can be different ever. Everything has to be the exact same thing. There can be no creativity.
Yeah.
Do like Crimson.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You like that?
That's neat.
I like that. All I'm saying is, like, not all comic fans, obviously. Hashtag not all comic fans. Oh, wait, before you go, there's one more codex page over there. We might as well finish it, because it's... Zoom
Where?
out. Zoom out a little. It's over to the right. and down.
Here? That's not a codex page. Oh, over there?
We might as well just grab it and then run to that fast travel point. Because the thing is, if we leave it, then I don't know where they are. This is like the last one in this city.
This is the last one that you'll ever see?
That's it, yes. It's the last one I'll ever see.
If you, like, leave Florence, you're like, where is that codex page?
Where did it go? I don't understand.
What is going on?
I don't have object permanence. I'm like a dog. Dude, like, you know how you dive through those stands?
Yeah.
AC3 took that, and they're like, what if we make a whole cutscene about it? So every time you run through a building, it's like... I mean, I liked it, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was a little silly. But yeah, I think the Riddler looks cool in that movie.
Yeah, me too.
You know, and like you said, I think comic fans are really stupid because they... Here's the thing. So comic fans are really annoying because they complain if things are too similar to the comics. Like, have you noticed that? It's like, wow, this thing is exactly like the comics.
Oh, like the I could have just read the comic argument?
Yeah, but then they also complain if things are too different.
Yes.
So it's like, well, what do you want? Like... Is it just never good enough?
I don't know, and they also want every character sometimes to start at the end of their development. So, like, an example of that is Peter Parker in the MCU.
Yeah, like they don't want Tony.
Right, and they don't want Peter Parker to start out as, like, a young kid who then, like, grows up. They want him to just be a grown-up.
Right.
So, basically, they want to cut the development out of Peter Parker.
Yeah, which is a little silly.
I thought you were going to say sus.
That is a little sus.
Hey, have you ever said sus backwards?
I have, actually.
Prove it.
Sus.
Oh, no! Stings, doesn't it?
It doesn't sting,
Oh,
actually.
okay.
I had to think about it, sorry. I had to really think
I waited for you to hear back from you because I'm chivalrous. You gonna let him go?
Yeah, I am.
Alright.
He has like a big giant gash in him now, so he's fine.
He'll tell stories about this day.
He will.
To his grandson with his split peen.
His split peen?
Yeah, it got like cut in half.
Oh, okay.
So like to create his son, he had to like tape it together.
Why not just like screw two women at once?
That is epic. Have you seen split tongues before?
I have, and they're gross.
You think they're gross?
They're disgusting.
I think they're weird.
They are disgusting.
What if? But I hear they feel good.
If you have a split tongue, literally leave.
But I hear that they feel good on, you.
I don't care. They are really gross.
Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like maybe
here.
Jess, maybe she gets a little...
The problem is, though, I don't have the correct parts in order to get the full experience. See, because a split tongue for the full experience is like the two in the pink, that one?
Oh, that's not how it works. You're not an actual snake. Unless you identify as snakekin, then you are.
I was going to say, like, you just insulted all the snakekin people out there.
Why didn't you hold circle to grab that?
Because I didn't want to. That's not how my ancestors did it.
Oh, he hit the building, fell,
He did.
then ran over to the right.
Yes, that's
So basically,
how
you're
he-
parkouring / free running, like
Yes.
James Bond at the beginning of Casino Royale, where he just slams into everything.
Right, yes, exactly.
Got it, okay. Nice.
That's also how he did it.
Speaking of that, will that movie ever come out?
I don't think so. I think secretly they just don't want to make it.
Venice, maybe?
Well, I think we've been in Venice the whole time.
Oh, okay. Okay, well then
We'll,
don't go
we'll,
there.
let's
No,
go.
you're right.
We'll go to Venice. We'll go to Venice.
I think you're right.
We'll try it out. We'll try it out. Don't worry.
Okay.
This way, if you're wrong, that way I can make fun of you.
I literally just said don't bother.
What are you, Winnie the Pooh?
What?
Oh, bother.
I said don't bother.
Okay.
You're being a real bastard today.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. That was too far.
So yeah, this is where we were at.
I told you that.
And this is the assassination
Thank
contract.
you.
So let's fast travel again.
Wait, can I see something real quick? Here, wait, before you go.
Okay.
Look. I don't know if you saw this. That's a treasure.
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
It's not going to be at Montera Gione.
Well, I was going to go to Ramongi. Ramaga.
I'll go there because we've got like an actual loser on the controller here who can't figure out what he's doing.
What are you, like, ninja? What is that insult? Like, hey, we have like a loser here.
Yeah, I'm ninja. I'm gonna get you banned from Fortnite because I'm a little butthurt bitch who lost a match.
The funniest clip I've ever... By the way, I don't watch Ninja, but the funniest clip I've ever seen of Ninja was one time someone was stream sniping him, and this person that was stream sniping him was literally in a banana outfit. Oh, get that feather, by the way.
Yep.
They were in a banana outfit, and they kept, like, killing him, and then they had, like, one of those emotes where, like, he would play the saxophone and, like, do, like, this little dance while he's playing the saxophone. And he just, like, he kept doing it over and over. And Ninja was getting, like, so mad. Because it's just the same guy would come in and, like, kill him and then do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Get so angry.
Oh my gosh.
It was actually, like, really funny.
Look, maybe Ninja's a nice guy, but the thing is, he lost his shit because he thought someone was stream sniping him who wasn't. It was a fucking kid just playing the game.
Right.
And he was so... Like, here's the thing. I'm sure Ninja's better than me at Fortnite, but he was so shitty that this kid kicked his ass, and then he was butthurt about it and, like, wanted to report him and shit.
Yeah.
And the kid was afraid he was going to get banned because this is Ninja, one of the biggest representatives of the game. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because there's like a blue loading screen and his hair is blue or why they...
That is what it is.
Why they sided with him here, but...
Hey, get the last one.
Yeah, we will. We will. Let's grab this and then that and then go there. But anyway... I don't know. He was just being a bitch about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, just kind of like a coward.
Well, he was channeling his inner Sky Jackson.
It was just stupid, and it really made me not respect him. Like, before that, I was just like, well, his content's just not for me. He's probably a nice guy, whatever. Then when he did that, I was like, what a fucking loser. And then, later on, he actually, like, there were a lot of reports of this when Dr. Disrespect got, like, in trouble for, like, cheating, which he, by the way, did not need to tell anyone he did. I don't know if you remember this, but Dr. Disrespect straight up told Twitch, like, hey, listen, like, I'm going through a problem in my marriage. I made a mistake. I cheated on my wife. It wasn't okay. I did this. No one exposed it, by the way. No one was going to leak it or anything. He just straight up told people it happened.
Yeah.
Didn't have to. And Ninja, like, straight up distanced himself from him. And, in my opinion, like, would not stream with him anymore because he didn't want, like, to look bad by being associated with this cheater.
Right.
It would be like if you did something bad and I was like... He's not on the channel anymore.
Well, yeah.
It's like, fuck off, man. You should care more about your friend than just, like, your image.
Well, yeah, that's kind of my same argument with Adam from Funhaus. No, I get what he did. It was a little
worse.
Different.
I mean, my understanding is he jerked it in the office on tape.
Right.
My understanding is he didn't really do anything else.
Right.
But they won't tell anyone, and then they get mad when anyone brings it up. So.
Right. And
I don't know.
No, in my opinion, that's not really that bad. But I was gonna say it's a different scenario, not that it's
Pass the
worse.
lotion, please. Pass the lotion.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
So yeah, I was gonna say it's a different scenario, not that it's worse, because I don't actually think that is worse than cheating on your wife. But anyways, it's kind of the same scenario though. Like, he did something like that, and then everyone, like, immediately was like, "All right, we're done. We're not talking to you anymore." And it's like, what?
What weirded me out is that they got super angry whenever anyone brought it up and asked about it.
Well, yeah, it's
and they were like, "You're not entitled to information on it," like, type of stuff. It's like, well, I guess, but, like, you got to understand these people have been watching you for years. They find it weird, and if they don't have the whole story for anything, it's just odd. You know, it would be like if you just unexpectedly, again, were just never on the channel again.
Right, everyone would be like, okay, what's going on here? And then you got, like, all angry about it, like, well, stop asking. It's like, what?
Yeah, it's like, I don't have to tell you, you're right, but it just seems kind of douchey to take an attitude with it.
Well, yeah, and then it also makes like, the rumors explode. And I'm sure Adam's been accused of stuff that he probably has never even done in his life. Because they won't tell anyone what he did. So therefore now everyone's just, like, speculating.
Well, but that's not their fault.
You're right, it isn't, but it still is going to happen.
Right, I agree. I was just making a joke.
Right. Well, I don't like jokes.
I don't either. I think jokes are for losers.
Well, they are.
Alright, let's kind of...
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of dumb. And it kind of makes me think, like, well, maybe Adam and James and all of them weren't really that great of friends to begin with. Because it's like, well, unless, like, the guy... I think it's right behind you.
Thank you.
It's like, unless Adam, like, just straight up, like... assaulted Elise or something.
Assaulted?
Well, I don't want to, like, say it, because, like, YouTube would be like, Ree! But, like...
Or, like, a female coworker or something.
Yeah, you know, or someone that, like, directly affected James or, you know, someone else on the channel or... You know what I mean? I don't really see what the anger is. Because, like you said, like, if, like, let's say you... I don't know, cheated on your wife, right? Like, I would be kind of like, wow, that's really douchey.
But would you never be my friend anymore?
No, but I probably would kind of get, like, a little upset. Like, that's really douchey of you, man. But, like, I'm not going to be like, all right, we're done.
Right.
You're out of my life now.
Right.
I'm not talking to you know, it's like...
Well, it's a very self-righteous attitude. Like, at least that's how it comes across. Again, I don't know the whole story on it, and maybe there is more to it, but when you don't have more to go off of, all you have is what you know.
Right, exactly.
You know, so, like, that's all you can judge the situation by. And the idea of, like, it's not your right to judge the situation. Okay, well, like, human beings are curious creatures that think about things and have, you know, the right to think about things. Like,
right.
It can offend you. Like, oh, that's not what happened. Like, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, okay, well, you didn't say what happened. Like,
right.
I get that you can be upset about it and a little annoyed. Like, for example, there's probably stuff that, you know, maybe I wouldn't... Actually, there's not much that I wouldn't talk about on the channel, because I don't really care. But let's say that there hypothetically was something I don't want to talk about. Yes, it is my right to keep that to myself. I don't owe anyone that info, but I also shouldn't be surprised then when that's a turnoff to some people where they feel like, well, I've watched this channel for years and... you know, Jay just did this thing and won't say anything about it, and now I'm just supposed to ignore it and pretend it didn't happen.
Right.
Like, that's not how life works. I have no hate towards the people who are still there. Most of the people that were there when that happened are gone.
Right.
Alana Pierce left to do other stuff. I guess she's going to work with PlayStation, I think, or like or the company that makes God of War or something. Bruce Green is like a streamer, and he's a funny one at that. He seems to, you know, like he's having a good time, and I think he's getting married to Autumn, his girlfriend. And, you know, Adam is wherever he is, and James is still at Funhaus, and I think Elise is too. I haven't watched in a while, but all I'm saying is, like, no hate towards the people who are still there. It's just when you have these big things happen, and you just kind of almost bury it in a way. It's very hard for people not to speculate about it, and it was weird how certain people seem to get really mad about it. But also, you know, for all I know, there was more going on that like really hurt people's feelings and stuff too, and was like a personal thing, because they all did act like it was very personal. So I don't know if there was more, like he like jerked off on their desk or something. I don't know.
Right.
You know, like I have no idea. Also, this seems like a red herring. How there's like a random thing there.
Yeah, it kind of does.
But you don't go anywhere?
I think you have to go up, though. Yeah, no, I get that. It just... I think it just kind of makes the situation worse. I personally think the situation would be better for everyone. I get it's kind of painful and maybe they don't want to talk about it, but I think it would be better for everyone if they just said what happened. And then we're just done with it and they could move on.
The one problem is you can face legal issues with that.
Right, so, yeah. Like, if there's something that has legality to it, obviously they can't.
Well, also, if they straight up say, like, Adam did this, then he could say, okay, well, like, that wasn't your right to reveal that to the public. I'm going to sue you.
Right.
You know, or something like that. I'm not even saying he'd do that. I mean, to me, he always seemed like a nice, quiet guy.
Yeah.
I mean, if he enjoys his sexual kink of fucking in the office or jerking off, I don't care.
Right.
I mean, look, there's weird shit I'm into for, like, sex stuff. I think MILFs are hot as hell. I'm serious.
You think GILFs?
No.
Oh.
I think that there's, like, you know, women in their 40s that are like,
That's a little weird to me, I'm going to be honest.
I know, that's okay. And I think that, you know, I mean, there's other things that I fetishize that I'm sure some people would think are...
Yeah, like feet.
No.
Oh.
No, but, like, here's something, for example. There's people who say it's racist to find someone like Asian women or like black women attractive.
Right.
I'm not saying they're like more or less attractive than anything, but like, you know, there's a lot of black and Asian women that I think are gorgeous, Latina.
Well, because you're not part of that culture, you're not allowed to like that. But you should also want to explore other cultures. But you're not allowed to
explore
love them.
their women.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to.
But
you should.
What I'm saying is there would be people who would judge those things and say, like, well, you're fetishizing black people, or you're fetishizing this or that, right? And judge those kinks.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't give much of a shit what you do in the pants department of your life if you're not raping someone or getting with underage kids.
Right.
I don't care. I don't know why more people don't care about it. I find it very, what would you say, like, not Protestant,
pretentious?
Yeah, pretentious, but, like, what was the culture that first came
Puritan.
here? Puritan, yeah. I find it very puritanical to, like, weirdly care what people do with their sex life.
Yeah, try swinging across that one.
I didn't know I could make the jump.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Like, I just don't care. You know, like, so, for example, if you go home and you and your wife are super into, like, you dressing up like a dog, like from Yu-Gi-Oh, and her throwing rocks towards you, and you guys get off to this.
Look, stop exposing me.
I don't care, you know what I mean? Like, I want the recording, but I don't care.
Stop exposing my kinks here.
No, sorry, expose yourself to me.
I'm really into dressing up as gritty.
To me. Expose yourself to me now.
Sometimes I have my wife dress up as gritty.
I thought you
the
just
Flyers
said you
mascot.
dressed up as gritty.
Well, we switch on and off.
You both dress up as gritty.
We both have a
time.
gritty kink.
Okay, all right. I can understand this now.
But we don't need everyone else to know that.
Right. No, that makes sense.
I mean, if people want to send me like hardcore gritty Rule 34, I won't turn it down. But I'm not going to ask anyone of that.
Damn! On him!
Anyway, I just don't get why everyone cares, you know? Like,
yeah.
Unless, you know, I mean, I don't know if he was talking to fans or not. Even if he was, I think there was, like, allegations he also cheated on his wife.
Right.
Again, shitty, but if that did happen, I don't know. I also wouldn't say, like, you know, if you cheated on your wife, I wouldn't be done being friends with you.
Right.
I'd be a little like, dude, why? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Why didn't you just break up if that was going to happen? But I wouldn't cut you out of my life. I guess to me it always looks bad when friends cut other friends out of their lives, unless it's like you attacked my sister or you stole money from me or like something crazy like that.
Yeah, like a personal offense against you.
Yeah, and even then I do think there's some things that should be tried to be forgiven. Like
right.
You said something mean to me. You know, like that's very different than like you stole from me or like you tried to corner my sister at the arcade.
You cucked me the other day.
Right, no, well that's fine.
But you're into that, so that's fine.
If you have like a fetish or whatever, it's fine.
So
no.
Oh, so what if like I have a fetish, but you don't of that? Would you do it just to help me?
Yeah,
okay,
I have to.
You would do it to help me
out.
I
have to do that.
Okay. That's all I wanted to hear. So when are you guys free tonight?
Well, but you said I have to cuck you.
No, I'm cucking you.
No, you said I have to cuck you.
Well,
hand over the keys to your wife.
Well, I'm not into that stuff, but I'm going to allow you to do it to respect your fetishes.
Well, you said that I have to cuck you because you were into it.
But I'm not into.
But no,
that.
You just said you were.
I'm into cucking other men.
No, but that's not what you said. Hand over the keys to your wife. To her shackles. To the dungeon. Hand them over.
To the dungeon? We're like in Final Fantasy 7 here?
Why 7?
That guy's like weird sex dungeon.
Oh, Don Corneo?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on people who laugh and they go,
like Ben Shapiro?
End? Yeah.
That's actually my kink.
Oh.
I like women that make a lot of noise, but then when they're done, they go,
I think it's fun too.
Yeah. That's my thing.
Open her up. I don't know, did you have anything to add to the Funhaus comment?
Well, yeah, I think the whole situation could probably have been avoided. I mean, obviously, if Adam just didn't do whatever he did, but I think just in general, it got blown out of proportion because they were so, like, angry about it. I think if they would have released a statement and said something like, hey, guys, here's the reasons why we're not talking about it, I really want everyone to please respect these wishes. We're not going to respond to people asking questions about it because of the reasons we already mentioned, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. I think more people would have been respectful about it, but obviously there's trolls everywhere, but...
Right, there'll be people around,
right.
I guess.
But because they didn't really say anything like that, it just happened, and then basically everyone started asking about it, and then they got, like, mad. I think it really just blew things out of proportion. And then now everyone just is more curious than they were.
I agree.
So it's like, well, you kind of like ruin the situation for everyone.
It's like a problem of your own creation in some
yeah,
ways. Oh my gosh. Oh, no.
What?
That actually kind of freaked me out.
Yeah.